Hi everyone, how are we all doing? I hope you've had a lovely week, whatever you have been up to. I feel like I say that every time I turn on this camera. Hope you're having a lovely day. Yeah, this is my setup at the moment. Can you see that? Ooh. Basically, I just had to film an ad, hashtag ad, for period underwear. The first ever biodegradable period underwear. I will put like ad gifted here. I wasn't paid to say this now. I don't really know how it works, but I want to make sure I'm like playing by the rules. So yeah, I was gifted these pants. I am just walking around in pants at the moment. And they're biodegradable, so like eventually at their end of life, if they're like, you know, really worn down, you can plant them in your garden and then they like are almost like returned back to earth. Well, they are returned back to earth. So I really love that idea. I'm still in my little sort of phase out of tampons and pads and things like that. I don't really use pads anymore. I have used the occasional tampon recently, but they've been the Dame biodegradable ones. They're not biodegradable actually, are they? I'll tell you later. I need to go and have a look at them, but I think they might be biodegradable. So yeah, so my sort of sustainable period journey is still ongoing. I have a Moon cup that I haven't used yet. I need to have a go with it. But the idea of period pants gives me life because I'm lazy with my period. I just want to put some pants on and be done. Do you know what I mean? I'm no influencer, I don't think. I suppose in a way maybe I am. I don't know what I'd call it. I just call it my job that I try to do around my actual job. I've just eaten loads of chocolate cake, so if it's around my mouth, I'm sorry. In fact, no, I'm not sorry because I really enjoyed it. So no apologies here. And the reality is, everyone, okay, this is the reality of content creation is, right, so I'm in this cute outfit, feeling pretty cute. I did my makeup. Now I'm just gonna get in my onesie. This makeup is done. We're done for the day. So I'm gonna get into my onesie and I'm gonna have a chill. Okay, so I have decided I'm going to make pizza tonight. It's about 4 p.m, so I've got a bit of time, which is good. And I'm going to use the bread maker that we already have because I kind of know what I'm doing. And it's so easy with this bread maker because it basically has, it says dough here, and then you just copy the ingredients on here and you've made your dough basically. I was going to have a little cheeky glass of wine, but I am doing dry January at the moment. How is everyone doing with dry Jan? How are we feeling? I am finding it quite difficult actually. You'd think, you know, I have had many years of drinking, I have, and I do enjoy a glass of Prosecco come the weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the weekend. Make sure that hair's back, loves. I've got these little pots, measuring pots, and these little teaspoons that just make life so much better, and it's so much quicker as well. And I always find it interesting when things say cup of something and there's some like cup of stuff in that, but in that booklet, so this must be like American or something. But yeah, I always find it weird. I'm like, cup of something. Like when I was little, I always used to thought it was just any cup. You're just like a cup of anything. Anyway, find these noises really worrying. Like, is it supposed to sound like this? So I had a bit of a conundrum last week. I mean, it wasn't a conundrum that had me thinking for very long, but I did have a good think about it. Basically, this very well-known TV show got in touch with me and they wanted me to go on to debate the topic of secondhand underwear. So initially I was a bit like, that's extremely random, but okay. It was because I'd done an article this lady had interviewed me for an article earlier in the week, and I had mentioned in that article, talking about secondhand clothing overall, that I'd bought a bra from Vinted this one time, you know, and I really like it, it fits me great, etc. It's secondhand, but I'm absolutely fine with it. So I think they kind of got me from there. Nothing wrong with the person who emailed me, like, it's just their job. But I did think to myself, oh, maybe I'll do it because I might be able to swing the conversation back round to secondhand clothing. But the more I thought about it, and this was solidified by a Instagram I'd seen by Aja Barber, their Instagram page, and they had basically said it would be a disservice to the whole sustainable fashion conversation if we're talking about, you know, debating secondhand underwear on a TV show when, you know, there's more pressing problems, the fact that, you know, most fashion isn't ethical, for one. So yeah, my thoughts were, if I was doing this debate, so debate is obviously two-sided, someone would probably be like, ooh, secondhand you know, bra and pants is gross. I've never bought secondhand pants before, but if I knew someone who did, I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't judge them at all, never ever. Actually, I realised that I probably wasn't going to get the breadth of time to talk about sustainable fashion really the way I want to. And no hate to whoever ends up doing that slot or whatever, absolutely no hate. Everyone's got a right to, you know, have a go and see, you know, if they can try and swing something round back to like the more important topics. But it does feel frustrating because it does feel like all those like clickbaity topics, and I was probably their sort of fifth choice of person going on. If it had been an hour's interview, like deep into sustainable fashion, yeah, maybe. But I think because it led with the line of, ooh, secondhand pants vibe, it's just a no, you know? So I've started laying out some bits I want to take on holiday with me. There's my Junk London bikini that honestly is so nice. I tried it on yesterday and yeah, it's stunning. It is so nice. I'm so glad I invested in that. Junk London are really transparent about their suppliers, and even just the other day they posted a picture of, you know, who made my clothes hashtag and showed who makes the bikinis, which is just amazing. And then this is a Modibodi swimwear suit, so in case I come on, god, this is this video is all about periods apparently, but it's good because just in case, I'm not due my period when we're away, but it's good to take just in case, because I don't know about like altitude or something might make me like, you know, come on my period randomly. Anyway, I got this secondhand, this little bra secondhand from Vinted, so that was really cute. I tried that on yesterday, and yeah, I've just started putting out sort of stuff that I think would look nice. I got this dress from a charity shop. It's like a lemony colour. It's old Zara, but it's really nice. I tried it on and it fits me really well. This cardigan you've probably seen a million times, but I'll definitely be taking it. And then this tropical skirt, so yeah, and I've got this gorgeous dress that I've worn a million times. I wanted to be really conscious of the fact that I didn't want to buy a load of new stuff for my holiday because I'm only going for a week, and you know me, I'm trying my best to buy less stuff. So I haven't bought too much. I bought a couple of bits from Vinted. Everything I've bought is secondhand apart from bikini, so I feel I've done a pretty sustainable job so far, but hopefully I don't have some sort of like mad panic at the end of the week. Oh, I've forgotten this or whatever, but I don't see that happening. I have such a busy week this coming week. It's Sunday. And I'm like in that mood where I just want to scroll on my phone and like not do anything. But I need to find some motivation from somewhere. Someone give me some motivation. Give it to me. So it's now, what time is it? It's now 8:15. So I feel like the night isn't too late. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bit of prep for like a busy week, like what I would, so I can start tomorrow on like the best footing I can. I've just written down sort of my like plan for this week, like my to-dos. There are so many, and I'm gonna have to get up quite early tomorrow to kind of start the day quite early, because I want to just, you know, get some things out the way so I'm not like rushing to do loads of things tomorrow. So it's only 8:15. That's not late. So I'm gonna have a shower. I'm gonna like prep myself the best I possibly can, make sure my room is kind of tidy. This is my last week before I break up for holiday for a week, so really I just need to like give it my all this week and then peace out for a week. So I gotta find that motivation. But I have just scrolled on TikTok for an hour and I hate doing that. I hate it. Like, it's so natural for humans to do it though. I'm looking at you right there. If you scroll on TikTok like me for hours on end, it's not healthy. No, it is not healthy, but it's natural because that's the way we've been brought up. I remember like my like first sort of Instagrams in 2014. Like that was when I first started to like post on Instagram. Like it hasn't even been 10 years since we've been properly online, like since I've been properly online, which feels wild to me because it feels like I've been online since I was a baby. I feel a bit anxious tonight. I do, because I think I've got a busy week ahead and I'm like subconsciously like worried about all the stuff I have to do. But a lot of the time, like the stuff I have to do is like a lot of extracurricular stuff, not just extracurricular stuff, but you know, I don't just have my job, I'm doing lots of things outside of that, and sometimes I'm like, I really, you know, stretch myself a bit too thinly, which is really my own fault. That is my own fault. Something I like to do is like breathe through one of my nostrils. This is supposedly something you're supposed to do as well, but I like to take deep breaths in. Oh my god, I feel so relaxed now. That really makes a difference, I promise you. I'll do it again. So I have rosacea, so I find this mask in particular is really good for calming my redness down. So I would definitely recommend Mask of Magnanimity. And I don't do it very often as well. I'd say I do it like once a month because my skin is so sensitive. It loves to just throw a fit at me. So I definitely just do this once a month, but I definitely see a difference. Like my skin just feels nice and fresh and sort of rejuvenated. So I also just watched that clip back of me breathing with this mask on and I just thought, oh, I look like something else, don't I? I really do. Night everyone, thanks so much for watching this week. I feel so much better now. I feel so tired, but I feel way more prepared for this week, way less anxious, and I'm ready to just get into my bed, read my book. I've been listening to Classic FM. Randomly, Dr. Alex George is on there from Love Island, which is so random, but he's presenting the show. But I kind of love that because he's kind of talking about the music and like the composers and them like their mental health and stuff. So perfect show for me to be listening to. So good night everyone. I hope you have a wonderful week, and remember to charge your phone the other side of the room.